Harry's wife. Roast ginger. We turn to the Mirror with an article by Zara Wood-Cobbett. With the title reads, Prince Harry roasted at Critics' Choice Awards by Chelsea Handler in Savage Show opener. US comedian Chelsea Handler took swipes at Prince Harry and his frostbitten penis as she took to the stage at the Critics' Choice Awards. Hosting the show on Sunday evening, the 40-year-old referenced the surprising segment from the Duke of Sussex's book, Spare. He opened up about his penis getting frost-nipped during a trip to the North Pole. Upon arriving home, I'd been horrified to discover that my nether regions were frost-nipped. The Tudor wasn't, he wrote. It was becoming more of an issue by the day. After hearing about the strange segment of the buck, Chelsea took to the stage at the awards show to poke fun at him. Not exactly difficult. He's prime material for having the piss taken out of him. Before we get started, I just want everyone to know that we are here to have fun and keep the vibes high, she told the audience. I know that I have a reputation that precedes me, but you should all know that I have visited 2 years of therapy, so everyone is safe now. She added, Dharma became the third highest viewed show on Netflix, with a combined watch time of 1 billion hours, which apparently is the same amount of time we're going to have to listen to Prince Harry talk about his frostbitten penis. It's enough already. The section of his popular non-fiction book shocked fans after they read that he once used Elizabeth Arden cream on his penis. The Duke of Sussex revealed his penis was borderline traumatised by the injury, and he used the cream that was used by his late mother, Princess Diana. Harry revealed he was told by a friend to use an Elizabeth Arden cream on his todger in an extract of his book. An extract reads, I've been trying some home remedies, including one recommended by a friend. She'd urged me to apply Elizabeth Arden cream. My mum used that on her lips. You want me to put that on my todger? It works, Harry. Trust me. I found a tube, and the minute I opened it, the smell transported me through time. I felt as if my mother were right there in the room, and I took a smidge and applied it down there. Fascinating. Now, of course, several things come out of this. The first is that here's this Prince of the Realm who's roundly having the piss taken out of him, and quite properly. And, of course, nobody sought to advise him beforehand. If you make these disclosures, it makes you look like a plonker, and people are going to carry on taking the piss out of you. Nobody advised him in that regard, not least, of course, his wife, because she has no emotional empathy for him. This then, of course, creates prime material that people are going to bring up time and time again. It's easy material to use, and various comedians, etc., commentators, broadcasters, journalists are going to make reference to Harry and his frostbitten penis and the fact that he rubbed cream into his dick whilst he was thinking about his mother. So accordingly, even though this appeared in Spare last week, it's being brought up again just a week later. And it'll be brought up again and again. You could imagine that he goes somewhere and someone will shout, Oi, ice knob, how's it going? He's going to have the mick taken. And of course, given the fact that he and his wife do not like criticism, the fact is that she doesn't care about how it impacts upon him. Accordingly, not only are the disclosures making him look stupid, but he's providing that material to other people to keep bringing them up. This is what will be happening. Of course, he may view it as, well, it's all good publicity for the buck, but everybody else is going to see this for what it is, a useful opportunity to keep Mickey taking out of him. The pair of them want to be taken seriously. She thinks that she's a serious individual that's got a career in politics. Could you imagine that if she tries to move into politics and she's met with this? Various individuals reminding her of the fact that her husband had a frostbitten penis and shared this with everybody. And how's your husband getting on? Is he rubbing any more cream into his dick and thinking about his mum? How does that make you feel? The opportunities for taking the piss out of her, and remember, she's affected by it because he, at least at this present time, remains an extension of her. She, of course, isn't concerned about the piss-taking that is taking place in relation to him because she has no emotional empathy and it allows her to hang him out to dry, as I've explained previously. There's going to be more Mickey-taking. Nobody's showing any deference towards him. Nobody's showing any respect. Most people have formed the view you're not entitled to any, neither of you, because of the way that you've behaved and the way that you simply will not shut up and go away. And accordingly, the pair of them become fair game. Of course, in Harry's wife's mind, this is unfair. This is being hateful. Of course, she's not riding to the rescue of her husband. She will only do so when it relates to her. And of course, she expects her husband to continue to defend her, as was the case with the remarks that he made in the interview about what Jeremy Clarkson had said about his wife. But notice there's no reciprocal response. Where's Harry's wife issuing a statement about Chelsea Handler and saying, that's cruel and unfair to keep ribbing my husband about his frostbitten penis and about the fact that he was thinking about his mum whilst he was rubbing some cream into his dick. Leave him alone. You don't know him. He's a lovely, kind, sweet man, and you shouldn't be talking about these things, notwithstanding the fact that he wrote about them and told the world about them. She's not going to come to his defence because she doesn't care about him. Harry, of course, doesn't see this. He ought to. He ought to realise, hang on a second, people are taking the piss out of me and my penis. The ginger is being roasted. My chestnuts are being roasted on open fire by these comedians. This isn't right and it isn't appropriate. Megs, why aren't you supporting me? She's not Harry because she's a narcissist. She's not supporting you because she doesn't care about you. She's not supporting you because she has no emotional empathy for you. She's not supporting you because it serves her purposes to leave you to look stupid. Of course, you still have not woken up as a consequence of the fog that you find yourself in. But here, there's a situation of roast ginger. And it will continue. And it will continue. And it will continue. And Harry's wife will be able to make more mileage out of the idiot prince until eventually she will get rid of him and will then utilise, as I've explained before, all of the ammunition that he's furnished her with to use completely against him. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.